What if your body's very own defenses turned traitor and attacked your organs? And what if nature had secretly built in a safety guard to stop that? In 2025, the Nobel Prize in Medicine went to three brilliant scientists who uncovered how our immune system is kept in check. In this video, you'll discover how they found the security guards of immunity and why their work may transform how we treat autoimmune disease, cancer, and organ transplants. But first, if you love deep dives into the brain, body, and biology, hit like, subscribe to the Grey Matter Files and Lies, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a breakthrough. Our immune system is a marvel. Day in, day out, it patrols billions of cells, hunting viruses, bacteria, and cancerous cells. But here's the fundamental paradox. Many microbes look like our own cells. What tells the immune system, don't attack yourself? When that fails, the consequences are devastating. Autoimmune diseases like lupus, type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, even for transplants, the body may reject an organ. For decades, scientists believed the answer lay entirely in the thymus, where developing T cells that strongly react to self-antigens are eliminated, a process called central tolerance. But that couldn't be the whole story. So the model was T cells generated in bone marrow travel to the thymus. There, those that strongly recognize self are purged. The rest enter circulation as safe patrol cells. But scientists observed a puzzling fact. Some self-reactive T cells still circulate. How do they avoid attacking? Enter the idea of peripheral tolerance, mechanisms outside the thymus that restrain dangerous T cells. But this idea needed evidence. In 1995, Shimon Sakaguchi, a Japanese immunologist, performed clever experiments in mice. He noticed that if you remove a subset of T cells expressing CD25, the animal develops severe autoimmune disease. But if you reintroduce those CD25 plus cells, the disease halts. He proposed that a new class of T cells existed, ones that acted as regulators, suppressing harmful immune responses in the periphery. Many were skeptical at first. After all, it challenged the prevailing dogma, but the data were compelling. Over the next years, two American scientists, Mary Brunkow and Fred Ramsdell, would bring a genetic key to this puzzle. They studied a strange strain of mice called scurfy mice, which developed fatal autoimmune disease. They discovered that these mice had a mutation in a gene they later named FOXP3, initially called scurfin. Crucially, they also showed that in humans, mutation of FOXP3 causes IPEX syndrome, a rare severe autoimmune condition in infants. Thus, FOXP3 became the genetic linchpin in understanding how immune regulation could fail in the periphery. But the story wasn't complete until Sakaguchi returned to connect the dots. He and collaborators showed that FOXP3 is essential for the development and function of those regulatory T cells. In other words, the very cells he postulated in 1995 are controlled by the FOXP3 gene identified later. These cells, often called CD4 plus, CD25 plus, FOXP3 plus regulatory T cells, are now recognized as vital guardians of peripheral immune tolerance. Without them, our immune system would run riot. So, why does this matter today? Because the discoveries opened an entirely new field of immunology, one with direct clinical potential. Today, there are over 200 ongoing clinical trials targeting regulatory T cells, either boosting them to suppress autoimmune diseases and transplant rejection, or inhibiting them in cancer to unleash immunity. In cancer, for example, tumors can hijack Tregs to evade immune attack. In contrast, boosting Tregs may help rein in autoimmune flare-ups or improve graft survival. In short, the paradigm shift from immune activation only to immune regulation is transforming medicine. Think about the courage and persistence it took. Sakaguchi challenged entrenched views. Brunkow and Ramsdell hunted for a tiny, elusive gene in mice and translated it to human disease. Their work gives hope to millions suffering from autoimmune diseases where the immune system has turned against them. Behind every discovery are sleepless nights, failed experiments, and the belief that nature hides secrets worth uncovering. If this story moved you, and if you want more deep, emotional tales of biology, medicine, and discovery, then please like this video, comment below, tell me which discovery amazed you most, and subscribe to the Grey Matter Files and Lies. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss future explorations into the brain, body, and beyond. To recap, central tolerance in the thymus is vital but not enough. We also rely on peripheral tolerance mediated by regulatory T cells, which are orchestrated by the FOXP3 gene. Mary Brunkow, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi together uncovered this elegant system and won the 2025 Nobel Prize for it. In my next video, we'll explore how cancers exploit Tregs and how we might manipulate them therapeutically. Thanks for watching the Grey Matter Files and Lies. See you in the next journey.